Hey, Mitch the RV guy here, bringing you a truly rare, truly nice motorhome. This is a 2013 Forest River Solera. It's the 24R. Okay, I know what you're saying. Mitch, they didn't come out with a 24R until 2015. I know. This unit was made by the factory as an example of what they are going to be by their best people. Kind of like if you have a food critic show up at your restaurant, you're going to make sure to make them the very best burger. It's going to look just like the picture. Same thing for this. You can't get better build quality on this. Let me go ahead and start out by showing you the inside layout, which you're going to love. Then I'll take you around and we're going to do the outside as well. Space may be the final frontier, but space-age materials are here today. What do I mean by that? This has got a great layout, but all layouts are only as good as how well they're constructed. Let's say the walls. Inside this wall is actually a space-age material called Azdale. Almost every single motorhome has wood inside their walls. This is actually a material that's formed at a basic like plastic. It's half as heavy as wood, giving you more power. And it's impossible to dry rot and leak. Incredibly nice build quality. You've got the nice large sleeping area up here with LED lighting and of course the speakers. This comes down and out when you want to sleep, and it gets up and out of the way when you don't. Along with the Jensen TV that comes out and you can see it from just about anywhere. You have a beautiful sunroof up here, which is incredibly nice in the fall and the spring to be able to bring that natural sunlight in, and it reflects right over the dinette area. Of course, nice solid real raised wood panels everywhere that you're looking on here. That is some deep storage in there too. Take a look at that. You could actually put microwave plates in there, you know, the big old ones. True day-night shades, and this is a Forest River company. It's owned by Berkshire Hathaway. Warren Buffett, you know that he knows what he's doing. He only does things with a long-term business outlook. Lots and lots of space here for the sink area. Nice actual pull-out Moen faucet, which is fantastic. And the flooring even. This is Blvd flooring. What's that mean? Let's say that I have a scalding hot pot that I'm cooking up here and I accidentally drop it and it goes on the floor. If it was standard vinyl, you're going to get a nice burn mark on there. This Blvd flooring is incredibly resistant to that. It's also resistant to cold cracking, and it's resistant to curling. You have the ability to start your own generator just right here. Boom! Just hit the button. You don't got to worry about anything, which is nice. An oven in addition to a microwave, a lot of them are just going to give you the oven or the microwave. Even your refrigerator has got the raised panel look, which is fantastic. 6.4 cubic foot of storage space inside there, made in the USA. And your Forest River convenient control panel right here. This is where you're going to have your slide out controls, your water heater, in addition to having a water pump controls, all in this one location, and of course your checks. Now, speaking of check this out. This is neat. This is your rear bedroom slide. So of course you got the walk around bed. What's cool though is because this slides out, the bedroom's not taking up all the space. So this is 24 foot going down the road, but when you're actually parked at a campground, when this comes out, it gives you the interior living space of having a 27 footer. That gives you all the room in the world. Plus a nice large television over here in addition to your direct TV box, just in case you don't, you want to be listening to the radio using your tooth fillings. Instead, you can actually go ahead and get some nice signal. The bathroom itself is very spacious for a 24. And again, for a 24, this is when you're parked giving you the interior living space of a 27, because normally, think about it, you can't move that bed. It's locked in space. All this living area is something that you're getting because of the unique floor plan. Of course, with this Mercedes engine in there, it's basically a million-mile engine. The seats itself are incredibly nice. You can't get more reliable than this, and with the amount of torque it produces down low, you're going to go straight up the hills without having to worry about there being any type of bogging or lagging or anything like this. This has got a true crowned fiberglass roof. That's very nice. Most of the rubber roofs are TPO roofs. The sun's going to beat on it, and it's going to turn it into chalk over time. You're not going to have that problem here. And of course, an Atwood air conditioner. That is top of the line. Now, I know people say, oh, I hear Coleman Max really good. It is. But then right above that is the Atwood. It's extremely rare because it's expensive. It's expensive because it's reliable. Let's go ahead and jump to the outside. Now outside, let me start out with something that you don't see. A bunch of rock chips all over it. Now why is that? Not only because it's low on miles, but because it actually gives you this nice 3M protective cover. Now most of these don't come with this. For example, if you take a look at this diesel right next to it, no protective cover, and you're also going to see rock chips. This little protective color right here is one of the nice things that you get with the factory demo units, because they want to make sure that the thing is looking perfect when somebody's looking at it. You got the molded fiberglass cap here in the front. Notice that's not just your curved fiberglass cap here. This is just basically the only thing protecting you from a leak is a little bit of caulking. This is like a bathtub up here. And again, look, it's got the rock chip guard on the top of love the fiberglass cover. You never see that. Remember, this is like made for a restaurant critic. That's the kind of detail level that they go into here. The people looking at this, if they order 10 of them, that's $1 million of business for Forest River. They went the extra mile. The dash itself is in great shape, in addition to having your door seals look like nobody's ever ridden in this thing. Of course, you got the power awning. Hold down the button and it comes out. These are actual thermal glazed windows, which means that there's some R rating to them. It's not just your safety glass like you're going to get over here. And this has got automotive style bonding. It's actually protected by the glass itself, so you don't have to worry about leaks. For example, you notice right here you have the type of bonding that they normally use on this stuff. Not a problem with this. Fully rotocast, single piece storage. That means that there's no seams here where the edges come together, so it's impossible for the water to get up inside there unless, you know, like you take a hose and you point it in there directly. You got your own micro quiet generator, incredibly quiet generator. You're barely able to hear it when you're going down the road if you turn it on, and at nighttime at the campground, most people aren't even going to complain if they're right next to you. Lots of storage space inside there. You could literally camp inside your storage space. Now here's something I want to point out. You see these tracks on the slide out? This is the Schwintek slide system. Now most of these are just going to have a standard slide out system like you see under here that actually is just being pushed in and out by a gear. That can actually come askew. This has got 4 independent rack and pendant electric motors that are connected to each other, and they actually have an intelligence, and they make sure that they all come in exactly even so that your slide out motor can't bind. Same thing for your main slide over here. It makes a big difference because I'll tell you, if you're out at a campground and your slide out motor's stuck out, guess who's stuck at the campground? That's you. You're not going to have that problem with this one. Of course, everything on this coach is going to be gone over top to bottom. Mr. Motorhome's been selling these for 39 years here in the Sacramento area, an A+ Better Business Bureau rating the entire time. And I'll tell you, before you pick it up, our service department is going to take out the electron scanning microscope. We're going to look at this thing for any problems that might be in it, and we're going to make sure to do a full systems check so we don't pass any along to you. That's the Mr. Motorhome difference. Every single unit that you see going around our entire lot is pre-owned, and every single one is going to go through our service department before it gets to a customer. That's just the way that Lawn likes to do business. 9501 East Stockton Boulevard, right here in Elk Grove. You've got to come down and see us. It's the RV Guy. I'm hoping to hear from you real soon.
Hi folks, Lon Lundgren, Mr. Motorhome. The prices have never been better. The selection is fantastic. Now's the time to come down and see me. Highway 99 and Elk Grove Boulevard, just 10 minutes from downtown Sacramento. And visit our website, MrMotorhome.com.
And don't forget to say hello to the guard puppies.
Mr. Motorhome.